Happy birthday, Dad. We wanted to do something special for your 80th birthday. We wish we could be there in person, but obviously we can't. So hopefully this is the next best thing. Hope you enjoy.
Do you want to count us down?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Grandpa, Dad,
Grandpa. Happy birthday to you.
Happy 80th.
Happy birthday, love you.
Hi, Dad. I just wanted to share some of my favorite memories with you growing up. I loved going and watching movies at the theater with you. I think we saw every Rocky movie there was together, and we loved to watch the sappy ones until we cried, and I think I still do. I loved listening to old records. I remember you had the Neil Diamond and Dionne Warwick, and we'd sit and we'd listen to the music on the big record player. I loved when you were principal. I think it was Richland, and you confiscated old 45 records from your students. I'm not quite sure why, but you always gave them to me, and I loved sitting in my room and listening to the songs over and over again. I loved music then, and I still do. I remember roller skating in our unfinished basement, playing ping pong tournaments. I loved that you let me paint my entire bedroom pink, and even the carpet was pink. I remember watching MASH on TV, playing cards with everyone, and we loved playing hearts. And I will always remember you saying, "Smoke, smoke, smoke out the queen." I even do that today when we play here. I remember calling you when I was homesick at college, and you'd drive all the way there to pick me up just because I was lonely. We'd drive home just for the weekend, and we'd talk about everything. I love that. I love visiting you and Patty in Colorado, and I'm glad you found a place that you're happy. I hope that I get to come visit you guys again soon when all this craziness is over with. But those are some of my favorite memories.
Happy birthday, Dad. These are my top 5 memories. Number 1, water skiing on Vantage. I'll never forget, like the first time I got up, I was on 2 skis and we were going off a beach, and there was like a cliff behind us, and this other boat pulled up with boys like my age, and you had them stand behind me and push me up. I think it still scars me that they like pushed my butt up in a swimsuit to get on 2 skis. I told my girls that story this summer because they were skiing and they couldn't get up, and I thought, oh, just wait, my dad had boys my age help me. That's number 1. Number 2 is playing softball over at Summit View. I can remember walking over, and maybe we didn't do it that often, but it seems like we did it every weekend that I was there. But I remember playing and how fun it was. But yeah, that's a good memory. Number 3 is you helping me with all my papers on your old Apple IIe. And I think you probably wrote way more of them than I did when I was in high school. But then you'd print them out on the little paper that had dots down the side. And then I think I took that Apple IIe to college with me, if I remember right. Number 3, was that number 3? Number 4 is riding bikes to Holy Church, the one on the corner. Again, we might not have done it very often, but it's like distinct memory. We would all get on bikes in the garage and we'd ride. I can remember the path to get there. Holy Family. Is it Holy Family? We would ride around that church. Is it a church or a school? I don't exactly remember, but it was Holy something. Holy Family, I think. And we would ride bikes there on the weekends. And that's fun. And last but not least is Wednesday night dinner when we had spaghetti all the time. And I don't like spaghetti. I can still remember the taste of the sauce. Not that it was bad. I'm sure it was great. I'm just not a big red sauce fan. Yeah, but those are my top 5 memories. And also, I'm videoing in my classroom right now. I will always remember I went for my first job interview in Oceanside. Is that the one in Washington, Oceanside? And I remember just coming home thinking, I will never get a job because I don't know what to say when they ask, how will you design the curriculum? And I would probably, you gave me advice on what to say, and I would probably still use the same advice now. I remember distinctly, you said, you look at the state framework, then you look at your district standards, then you look at what curriculum you have, and how that meets the state standards or the district standards and the state frameworks. But maybe I changed a couple of words there because I don't think we use the word framework anymore, but I would use the exact same thing if I was interviewing for a job now. So I love that we can always talk about teaching. I love you. Happy birthday.
If there's one memory that is really distinct in my mind, it's this. Whenever I have this, I always think of you, but there's always a little bit of sadness because of your gluten-free that you can't have it anymore. Now I would make the full mush gush where I put the entire pack into the glass and then eat it with a spoon, but for the purposes of this video, I want to keep it clean. Love you. One of my favorite memories of you is when we used to have that circular round pool in Sela, and we would get in there and make a whirlpool. And then we'd also play Buck and Bronco, which I now play with my kids. I actually can still remember the way that the skin on your back feels. I just remember it being soft and tender against my fingernails as I held on in Buck and Bronco. And 30 years later, I did that with my kids. And that was a really neat memory. Hey Dad, I made a list of some of my favorite memories just because there was a lot and I was just kind of freewheeling here. So one was, I remember that earthquake we had in Palm Springs, and I was in the other room and you were with Patty, and it happened and I kind of go, Dad, and you go, I know, just hold on. And it was actually a really comforting moment for me. I remember our Sun Lake trips and our, listening to Chicago on the way there and back, and then Ann complaining about me touching her leg with my leg, all that stuff. I remember you taught me to take lots of showers, which Sharon really appreciates at this point. I remember walking to the video store on Saturday nights and to get a video, which we don't get to do anymore. I remember you got me that shirt that says, "Don't bother me, I'm watching the game," that I would wear as you were trying to teach me something about cars, which I didn't listen. And so I know nothing. And then I remember that little Howie Mandel skit that we watched about 1 million times, Walking Against the Wind. And it was 4 o'clock, that little skit. Anyway, I love you and happy 80th birthday.
Hey Norm, happy 80th birthday. Very proud to be part of your family and hope you just have a great day. 80's pretty special.
Happy 80th birthday, Grandpa. Hope you have a great day.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. I hope you're doing well. I miss playing cards and ukulele with you. Have a good 80th.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you. Happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you.
Hey Dad, hope you enjoyed this video. We all wished we could be there in person for your 80th birthday, but hope you enjoyed this virtual birthday party that we threw for you. We love you, and we hope you have a great day and hope to see you soon.